Starting a fitness journey sounds exciting when people talk about it online. It looks motivating, fresh, inspiring. Like all you need is the right outfit, the right routine, and enough discipline to finally become the version of yourself you have been imagining. But what people do not always tell you is that the beginning can feel awkward, tiring, uncomfortable, and a lot more humbling than expected. And that does not mean you are doing it wrong. A lot of the time, that is just what starting looks like. So in this video, I want to talk about a few things people do not say enough about the basics of starting your fitness journey. Not the flashy side of it, but the honest side. The part where you are still figuring things out, still adjusting, and still learning how to care for your body in a way that actually lasts. Section 1, it's going to feel difficult at first. The first thing they do not tell you is that, yes, it is probably going to be difficult in the beginning, especially if this is your first real attempt at exercising, training, or trying to be more intentional with movement. You might feel out of breath faster than you expected. You might get sore after simple workouts. You might feel awkward at the gym or unsure of what to do. Even following a beginner routine at home can feel more tiring than it looks. And honestly, sometimes the hardest part is not even the workout itself. It is the effort of showing up consistently when your body is still unfamiliar with that kind of effort. A lot of people stop here because they think difficulty means they are not built for it. But being new at something usually does feel hard. Your body is adjusting, your muscles are learning, your routine is still forming. The CDC and WHO both emphasize that physical activity does not need to start perfectly to be beneficial, and that building up gradually still counts. So, if the beginning feels humbling, that does not automatically mean something is wrong. It may just mean that you are in the part of the process where your body is learning how to meet effort. There is a difference between challenge and harm. Challenge can be part of growth. Harm is something else. That is why starting gradually matters. You do not need to prove how serious you are by making your first week miserable. You just need to give your body a real chance to adapt. Section 2. Start with what you can. The second thing they do not tell you is to start with what you can, not with what impresses you. This matters because comparison can ruin a fitness journey before it even begins. You see people who already look strong, lean, athletic, confident, and consistent. And before you know it, you are treating someone else's body like your personal deadline. But your goal does not have to be looking exactly like someone else. Your goal can be more personal than that. Maybe you want more energy. Maybe you want a stronger body. Maybe you want to feel healthier. Maybe you want to move more without getting tired so easily. Maybe you want to feel more capable as you get older. Those are real goals too. And honestly, those goals tend to last longer because they actually belong to you. The WHO's guidance on physical activity makes room for all kinds of movement and all kinds of starting points. That means if what you can do right now is walking a few times a week, that still counts. If you can only manage short home workouts, that still counts. If you are starting with stretching, mobility, or light weights, that still counts too. Starting where you are is not lazy, it is realistic. And realistic is what gives consistency a chance. Because when you build your journey around what your actual life can hold, you are much more likely to keep going. Section 3. Do not punish yourself with food. The third thing they do not tell you is that once you start exercising, you do not need to immediately punish yourself with food. A lot of people begin a fitness journey and suddenly think they need to become extremely strict overnight. They skip meals, they cut too much, they remove foods they enjoy, they act like being hungry all the time means they're finally being disciplined. But discipline and self-punishment are not the same thing. Food is not supposed to become your enemy just because you are trying to get healthier. Your body still needs fuel. It still needs nourishment. It still needs support for recovery, energy, and daily function. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics notes that registered dietitian nutritionists can help people build realistic eating plans based on their individual needs. And I think that matters because not everybody has the same body, the same health concerns, or the same nutritional needs. Yes, moderation matters. Yes, what you eat should make sense for your body and your goals. But starving yourself is not the shortcut people think it is. Sometimes people build their fitness routine on top of exhaustion, hunger, and restriction, then wonder why they cannot stay consistent. If your routine makes you feel miserable all the time, it becomes much harder to sustain. The goal is not just to eat less for the sake of eating less. The goal is to eat in a way that supports the kind of body, energy, and lifestyle you are trying to build. And if you have specific concerns, symptoms, or uncertainty around food, getting guidance from a qualified nutrition professional is one of the best things you can do. Section 4, not every fitness trend has to be for you. The fourth thing they do not tell you is that just because a workout or sport is trending does not mean you need to do it too. Online, fitness can feel like a constant wave of trends. Running clubs, Pilates, boxing, high rock style training, cycling, dance cardio, strength challenges, cold plunges. There is always something having a moment. And sometimes it creates this pressure where you feel like if you are not doing the trend, you are somehow falling behind. But not every popular activity is going to suit your schedule, your budget, your body, or your personality. And that is okay. Research on physical activity behavior shows that enjoyment plays an important role in whether people actually stick with exercise over time. That means the best workout is usually not the one that looks the coolest online. It is the one you can come back to consistently. If you hate running, you do not need to force yourself to become a runner. If you love walking, walk. If you enjoy lifting, lift. If home workouts make your life easier, do that. If a certain sport genuinely excites you, then that might be worth exploring. You do not need to borrow someone else's fitness identity. You just need to find movement that works well enough with your life that you can keep returning to it. Because results usually come from repeated effort, not from following whatever is trending for 2 weeks. Section 5, be kind to your body while it changes. And the last thing they do not tell you is to be kind to your body while it is still changing. Not only after it looks better to you, not only after you lose weight or gain muscle, right now, while it is still learning, while it still feels slower than you want, while it is still in progress. A lot of people begin a fitness journey by talking about their body like it is a problem to fix, like it only deserves care after it becomes smaller, stronger, firmer, or more socially acceptable. But research suggests that self-compassion may actually support physical activity by reducing distress and helping people cope better with obstacles. And I think that makes a lot of sense, because if every workout is attached to shame, frustration, or disappointment, it becomes emotionally draining very quickly. Being kind to your body does not mean avoiding effort. It means respecting the timeline. It means not deciding that your worth depends on how fast results show up. It means learning to notice forms of progress that are easy to overlook. Better sleep, more energy, feeling less stiff, recovering faster, feeling more capable, feeling less intimidated by movement. The CDC notes that physical activity supports not only physical health, but also mood, sleep, and daily functioning. So yes, the mirror may matter to you. That is real. But it is not the only place progress happens. Sometimes your body is already changing in ways that matter before it starts looking noticeably different. So if you are just starting your fitness journey, maybe this is what you need to remember. It might feel hard at first. You might feel behind. You might not know exactly what you are doing yet. You might need to unlearn a lot of pressure around exercise, food, and results. But none of that means you are failing. It just means you are starting. Start with what you can. Set goals that actually belong to you. Do not build your routine around punishment. Choose a movement that fits your real life. And give your body enough patience to meet you halfway. Because fitness is not only about changing how you look, it is also about changing how you care for yourself. If this is the kind of wellness content you want more of here on our channel, please like the video and consider subscribing. And if you want to share, let me know what part of your fitness journey you are learning to be more patient with right now. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next video.